Hello everyone, Orange here. Welcome back to another video. Today I have level 94 for you guys. I've been saying this before, but in my other videos you probably heard this, but I struggled quite a bit on this rotation of TOA Hard. This will be my second ever TOA Hard clear, if I can do it. Spoiler, I did clear TOA Hard for the second time ever on Lyrith. So, well, this is first time Lyrith, second time ever. So, yeah. So 94 was one of those stages that I had a little bit of trouble on, but it should have been easy. I don't know why, but I did have trouble. So I decided to make a video for you guys just in case anyone wanders on by and then they see my team and they're like, hey, I have that one, and then it works. So, for this first wave, the Acacises will, like, heal, or they have some sort of bubbly heal thing. I don't know what it is, but I kind of went for them first. And then I went for a fire one at the same time, I think, because the fire ones do, like, a lot of damage. They have some sort of, like, sinkhole thing. I don't know exactly what it was. I usually just kind of, like... I didn't have to look too much into it, because some of these floors I have to look, like, a lot into, and I have to look at all the skills and stuff, and watch other people's videos. Well, sometimes I watch other people's videos, not that often. But, and then sometimes I have to go on Reddit and, like, read everything, and, like, when I was first... Here's an example. When I was first doing TOA normal, I had to, like, look up the strategy for the occult girls. I think they're actually gone. Like, I don't think they're in TOA anymore. Rest in peace. I didn't actually mind them too much. Like, I think I beat them on hard last rotation, and then that was the last one, so we had a good little fight there, and then it was done. So, I'm glad at least I could beat them, though. I think they were only on 80, though. I don't think they were on 90. I can't remember. So, for the occult girls, I had to look up the strategy on Reddit, and people were saying, kill the light imp, then the wind imp, and then I was like, oh, wow, that worked for me. That's when I was doing it on normal, like, a long time ago. So, I kind of just work on everything at once, and then one important thing that I mentioned in one of the other videos is that sometimes I hold my dots, so if you see me and I have dots up and I don't use them, usually it's because, well, pretty much the only reason I think, or, okay, two reasons. Either I need them for the next wave because this wave is going to die, like, really soon, or because the enemies are approaching 10 debuffs, and if they have 10 debuffs, I can't put any more on, so, like, I can't stun them or taunt them if they already have 10, and the stun or the taunt's not one of them. I don't know why I'd be overlapping stuns, or taunts, because taunt's only one turn, but, sometimes you have to be, like, careful and not do that because you need to CC them or else they will kill you, so I've learned by making that mistake, and they killed me, like, something killed me before because I had 10 debuffs, and I was like, oh, I should not do that. So this wave does require a little bit of RNG. It's a tough one because of, like, the defense break and then the Oblivion on Vero. So, I did get pretty good RNG with that first stomp, and then the slow, of course, and then the glancing, everything helps. So, what was I gonna say? I think I had something in mind, but I forgot. I think it was pretty much just RNG. So, I'll just be attacked by resetting the Caesarians because it's more accurate than resetting a Theo, and I should be working on the Theos here with my Vero. I don't think I had to be too specific, but Beretta will most likely land more dots on the Caesarians than the Theos, so it's better to dot up the Theos with Vero. And then you have to be really careful. Like, I think I failed this wave a couple times because you have to remember the Theos have a passive where they, like, won't die for a turn. So, one time one had his passive up and I was like, oh, he's almost gonna die, I don't need to taunt him, and then he ended up, like, almost killing something or killing something because of it. So you'll see me play it safe here and taunt them. Sometimes you just have to learn through, like, mistakes, and then you'll figure out next time, I should have taunted him, because I had it up and I didn't really need it for the next wave. Well, I could have used it for the next wave, but I think the cooldown's kind of short. So, yeah, so I think, everything's kind of dying, and then, like I said in my other videos, once they get slowed, it's just so much easier because you're moving way more compared to them, especially with your speed buff from your Mav, and then the leader skill with Beretta. So, yeah, so this is just the team that I used. I hope you guys have this team, and I hope it works, but everything kind of depends on your rune quality, because for 100, I was on Reddit and I was looking at like this thread and it lists a bunch of teams that other people use for 100, and I tried the exact same teams they used and it didn't work for me. I think because of skill ups and runes, so that didn't work, but then another team worked. I think the team that ended up working was on that thread thing, but of course, like, my team may not be the best for you, and it may not even be the best team in general that you could use. Like, if we're talking about Nat 5s would probably be better than my team, but yeah, it kind of just depends on your monsters. That's the whole deal here. So with this Vero, let me see what happens. Or not Vero, Theo. I want to watch this last one because his passive is about to trigger, and then, yeah, so it was, like, kind of close. You just have to watch out for that. I don't think I had anything for him. Okay, so this wave is pretty tough. The light ones have, like, an AoE sleep thing, kind of like Ashibel, so I thought that they were way more threatening than any of the other ones. So I do go for the light ones first, and then the water ones are also very threatening because they'll attack your Beretta, and you need your Beretta because he's doing the most damage. He's putting out the most dots. So I think, like I've always told you guys, I think I pretty much kill the light ones. Okay, it looks like I'm hitting it with Vero. I don't know why. I probably should have been hitting one of the water ones with Vero and kind of killing them at the same time, but maybe I don't. And then also keep in mind the 10 debuffs thing. That gets pretty important. Like, as you see this light one, he's going to start getting, like, a lot of debuffs. I have to be careful that I don't put too many on him to where he can't be taunted or anything like that, because if he can't be, then he's going to, like, sleep my whole team, and then it's, like, GG. I forgot, I don't know what happened there. Maybe he already has 10. I couldn't really see, but I was like, oh crap, like, did I just mess up? So it looks like I'm kind of in a bad situation, but I think my runes carried me, and also RNG. RNG, baby, right there. I probably could have played this, like, a lot better. Like, I think I just made, like, a mistake there. I think I put too many debuffs on the light one and probably made some mistakes here or there. But overall it was okay because I passed it. So my, like, order of operations, I guess, or my thought process is usually try out a bunch of teams, maybe one will work, and then if none of them work, then you're like, sometimes, I don't even know what I said right there. Sometimes you can't tell if it's you making the mistakes or if it's, like, your runes being not good enough or your skill ups not being good enough. So this only really happened on 100, but on 100 I really had to, like, take a step back and, like, start thinking, like, why are these teams failing? Like, some of them got pretty close. Like, I could kill one round of incarnations and then I would die. So I'm like, shoot, I'm gonna have to start taking notes now because I wanted to beat it so badly. So I was like, all right, let me just take notes and then figure out, like, why. So for the first wave, I wrote down have to slow the Junos or Mav dies, because the friend that I was talking to when I was doing that, he was saying, like, he doesn't even debuff the Junos at all, and he just, like, hits them with everything because they won't get debuffed. Like, with the team that I was using, I think it's only pretty much, like, stuns or defense break. So he was saying that, but so I tried that once and then I died, so I figured out that I had to slow them. And then one team that didn't work for 100, I'm just talking about 100 now, because it kind of applies to this wave if you guys are struggling. One team that I tried was Vero, Hua, Verge, Chasoon, and Bernard. And then, what does this even say? I said RNG for waves 1 and 2 and not enough damage on boss. So pretty much the boss was, like, moving and I couldn't even kill her incarnations at all because I didn't have enough damage. So that team was pretty much out of the question. That was one of the teams that was written on the Reddit thread, along with, like, a similar one, I think. I think Beretta was leader there too. So, like, instead of Vero, I think some people used Beretta. I think I tried that one, but it didn't work for some reason, but I didn't start taking notes until, like, 100 tries in. So, sometimes you have to, like, really think, like, what is actually causing this loss? So my team has a good amount of CC, which is good, which pretty much helped me win this. And then, oh my gosh, this is one of the other Raffle levels. 93 was just like this, where it's, like, one-on-one. And, I think I just started rolling here. Go Mav, go Mav. I love Mav's crit animation. And that was it. So yeah. So I hope my team helped you guys, and I hope my tips helped you. Feel free to comment down below if you need further assistance. I will try my best, but I don't know. Sometimes I can't help people because I just don't know. So yeah, so hope you guys enjoyed. I will catch you guys in the next video.